Welcome back to another Mind Espresso. These are 3 to 5 minute mind hacks from some of the top minds in the world. And today I'm going to be referencing Mr. Tony Robbins. That's right. And people have different opinions on Tony Robbins, but some of his work is so good. And I love his work about your emotional state, what I call power states. And I've got kind of a modified approach that I've used that I kind of cribbed a little from Tony and cribbed a little from Cuddy and a couple of other people that I've put together. And I put them together into a sort of formula so that you can create a powerful persona or state and be prepared to walk into any situation. And a lot of people don't believe that their emotions are really under the control. They think that their emotional state actually happens to them, and that's not true. And I'm going to prove it to you in a short amount of time. So the formula for this is code, mode, zone, bod. Right? Code is the story that you're telling yourself. And for anything you're doing, you have a subconscious underlying thought or story. Most people just let it run on autopilot though, and they don't pull it up, look at it and say, what should my story be? And we talked a lot about this in a previous Mind Espresso. You got to take control of your narrative, right? So what is your code? What is the code, your operating system that you're running on? What is that? It's just like computer code runs a computer. Your narrative is running your life. Then second, your mode is your emotional state, like the emotion that I'm projecting into any situation. And most of us don't really think about what am I projecting out? We think about what am I feeling, right? What am I feeling? Again, can be helpful, but then you got to be able to change it, right? And mode is all about taking charge of your emotional state and what you're projecting. What emotion am I going to project into this? Not what is the emotion that's being done to me or what am I feeling? What am I going to take control of and project into this situation? And then zone is my area of focus. Not I'm going to walk in and kind of let my focus meander, whatever comes out. I'm going to focus on an outcome that's positive for both me and the people that I'm with. And then the last one is what I call bod, or it's your physicality. Are you all droopy and you're hunched over? Guess what? You're ruining your brain chemistry. See my smile? I'm releasing oxytocin into my brain right now. 20 times the oxytocin that you get from a Hershey bar. So you literally physically can change your brain chemistry. And Cuddy has done a lot of work around this. So code, mode, zone, bod is the formula I have for creating a power state. And it works. Now, I said I would prove this to you, right? So let me prove it to you. You're in a bad mood. So think of something really bad that happened to you in the last 6 months. Was it a friendship that broke up? Is it something bad that happened at work? Think about it. Crystallize it. Let your shoulders slump a little bit. Feel the sadness around it. What did you lose, right? You probably lost something. And your focus is probably on what I did wrong, or is it going to continue going this way? That's what happens when we put ourselves in weak states. Now, a little girl comes running up to you. She's 3 years old and she just hurt her finger and she's bleeding. Make her feel better. And you know what? You could. You could snap out of that in a heartbeat and make her feel better. Why? Because you have control. Right? You have control of your state at any one point in time. The biggest mistake we make is we don't take control of the state. We don't create power states. So code, mode, zone, bod. A little bit of Anthony Robbins thrown in with Cuddy and a couple of others that I've been able to swoosh into this model. But I'll tell you, the power state concept works. And you can change from a state that is unhelpful to a state that is helpful in a heartbeat if you take control of it.